In this video, we'll learn more about refraction, that's refraction, not reflection, by learning a way that can fool you, in particular a way it can fool fishermen. Let's say your eye's here and this beam of light comes straight into your eye. Where do you think the source of that light beam is? Where is it situated? Like a flashlight. Well, don't think too hard. You think it's here. You look right down that beam of light and you say, the flashlight must be here. Another example. This beam of light comes from this direction. Your eye is going to look straight down that beam and say, that flashlight must be here. And you'd be right, wouldn't you? Sure. But let me ask you this. Could a mirror fool you? So here this flashlight actually sends a beam of light down here. And here it reflects, not refracts. It reflects. Then it comes right into your eye. Now, there should be an error right here. Sorry about that. But your eye is going to look straight down that beam, isn't he? And isn't he going to think the flashlight's down here? He is, isn't he? So in this situation, that mirror has fooled you. The actual flashlight is up here, but because you look straight down that beam there, you think it's down here. And we'll call that an apparent flashlight. Apparently there's one there, but it's not, is it? Yes, this mirror fooled you. You think the flashlight's here, don't you? So we can have things in optics like an actual flashlight and an apparent one. Now, this poses a challenge to fishermen who are sight fishing in shallow water. And here's an example why. Let's walk through it. Here's a fisherman's eye looking at that fish in the shallow water. All right. What happens is the sun's light comes down and it hits this thing, and some of it reflects. Some of it, not all of it. It reflects in many directions, but the part you see, you think, it's going to come right toward your eye. That's the part that you're probably going to see, right? Just like back here. It comes directly at your eye, you're going to see it. But you're not. Because what happens right here? See, bluish light comes out of here. Simple enough. Read this. But here's where things change due to refraction. Because watch out. Don't we have these rules? If the light beam goes from heavier to lighter, and isn't that what it's doing here? Water into air, heavier to lighter. What happens? It bends. It refracts. It bends away from normal. I've drawn the normal line here, that perpendicular line. And here's where it would normally go, right? It didn't bend right into the eye, but it's going to bend away from the normal. It's going to bend over here. See it? So this light beam here, who comes right toward the eye on the way out of the water, bends. And it misses the eye, doesn't it? When the light passes from water to air, it refracts, it bends. The light that the fish reflects toward the eye is not seen by the eye, is it? It goes beneath the eye. But here's the tricky part. Other light, this light B, will actually come out of here and bend, and that'll hit your eye, won't it? Okay? It would normally have gone up here, but refracts over here. So this light B is a light is actually going to be seen. But where does the eye think that light comes from? Where does the fisherman think that light comes from? He thinks it comes from down here, doesn't he? So this light is being sent off this, reflected off this fish. It bends and it goes into the eye. The actual fish is here. Because it comes straight into the eye this way, the eye thinks the fish is back here. That's your parent fish. So when you're looking at this fish, you think he's there, right here where I'm pointing. He's not there. He's here. And here's your video code, apparent. Let's read this. Naturally, he or she, the eye, thinks that the fish is where the light appears to come from. He thinks it's here. He or she sees an apparent fish further away from where the fish really is. So here's a moral of the story. If you're fishing in shallow water for fish, cast a bit short. You see the fish here. He's actually here, isn't he? Cast a bit short. Bye.